Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Friday, June 19th, 2026. Let's take a look at the economic calendar for today. So what do we have here in the calendar? No high important data release, but we have trade balance data from New Zealand, down from 1.598 million to 800 million. National CPI in Japan in line with expectations, 1.4%. On yearly basis is up, on monthly basis is up from 0.1 to 0.4. We got the monetary policy meeting minutes. We'll definitely take a look at the US dollar versus the Japanese yen today. Core retail sales and retail sales data were published. These data are from UK. As you can see, core retail sales and retail sales beats the expectations significantly, so bunch of good data from UK. German PPI down from 1.2 to 0.3%. We have some speeches from the ECB lane at 10 past 9. Then we have Elderson's speech at 12:30. Then we have core retail sales and retail sales data from Canada scheduled for release at 2:30. And that's about today for the economic calendar. So without any further ado, let's switch to the charts and we start with euro dollar. Euro dollar is moving lower after rejection of 1.1622 and lower channel line or lower trend line. Local low was made not so long ago at 1.1419, so big move to the downside into the extremely oversold market conditions. So we might see some kind of a bounce here sooner or later. The level of 1.1510 will now act as the technical resistance, and we are developing wave Y to the downside as expected. Nothing is generally let's say surprise here. We are just moving lower. We targeting now this level here, 1.1412, 1.14 yes, 1.1412 would be the level here for the low. So we are not that far away from the lows of the year, which is March 2026. So euro dollar down. What about the pound? Well, as you can see, even the bunch of good data from the economy didn't help cable to move towards 1.3162. If we switch to the daily time frame chart, you will be able to see, there you go, how deep we go. So we are very close to invalidate this 5-wave structure. So let me just move it here. And because it is like this, most likely this level here, 1.3158, 1.5162, guys, it's invalidated. So that's it. That was not a impulse. That was something else, maybe some part of the different irregular flat movement to the upside. And this is definitely free wave movement to the downside. Look at this. Let me just put that trend-based Fibonacci. Let me just grab the magnet. We might have 100% movement to the downside here. You know what I mean? In this situation, right? So this is the high. Yes, 100. So yes, basically length of the wave A equals the length of the wave B. So right now ABC to the downside is has been done almost into the extremely oversold conditions. So we should see some movement to the upside sooner or later, but in form of the correction to the upside, not as an actual impulsive cycle. 1.3 is the next target for the bears on the cable. Euro dollar versus the Japanese yen. Finally, we got the breakout on daily. You can see it clearly on 4-hour time frame chart. Very nice movement towards 161.82. So that would be the swing high for now, and we got the technical resistance placed there. So right now, I'm just wondering what to do with this zone here. It looks like this zone has been retested, and we don't need it anymore. That's why I'm just placing a regular support here, because I don't think there will be any big interest of bulls in that area here. We got extremely overbought conditions, spinning top or something like this, some kind of a pin bar candlestick formation on the top. Might be interesting to see how the market will react from this. And right now we got, as you can see, inside bars. All of them are inside bars. So let me just do this. I will copy that. I will stick it to the lower level of this bar, right, of this candle, and then you got the range here. As you can see, we got inside bar here, so it most likely means that the market will move lower a little bit to pull back before another movement to the upside will take place. Gold. For our time frame chart of the gold is still looking bearish. We are very close to the level of 4,100. Let me just place another horizontal line so I can grab the low of the wave Y, 4023. This is the this is the technical support, and we develop the wave Y to the downside as expected. Nothing changed here. We just hit extremely oversold conditions, so there is no chance for the bulls for now. Nevertheless, some kind of a pullback to the upside might be happen. 4,268 is now technical resistance. S&P 500, we retraced 50%, then we bounced, and we yet again were rejected from the technical resistance. So right now, let me just remove this levels here. Right now we might see some internal movement back down towards 7,402 for the technical support, but this now will act as the technical resistance. That's that area here. Momentum is negative 45 points, so the S&P 500 is under the bearish pressure. So bears are trying to push the prices lower on S&P 500. Crude oil bounces from the extremely oversold conditions, is up from 73.57, so very low level is up. It's a technical bounce back up towards 76, 77 dollars area. So as you can see, we have this bounce here after the pin bar was made into the extremely oversold conditions. Bullish divergence between what is price doing, what is momentum doing, and that's the result. As you can see, after breaking the level of 80, we went as low as 73 very quickly. So this movement to the downside is really accelerating, and it looks like our area, that remember that we have on our chart, this blue area might be hit sooner or later if this kind of a momentum will sustain. And last but not least, the Bitcoin. Slowly but surely the Bitcoin continues our way down. Basically there is like no indication that the Bitcoin bulls wants to go higher. Quite opposite, this price action is telling me that any bounce here, any local bounce is being used to open the short positions. Momentum went from extremely overbought down towards the level of 34. We are very close to the technical level here of a support, basically. So please prepare yourself for another movement to the downside. It looks like the market is under the bearish pressure, and in the background, as you can see, there is downtrend. Obviously we can see it on the chart, very strong, very aggressive downtrend back down towards the test of the technical trend line. A little bit of the support here into the extremely oversold conditions, so technical bounce back up towards the extremely overbought conditions. When these conditions were met, bears started to be more aggressive, more active on the market, and pushed the prices way lower. So that's the situation here on the Bitcoin. Nothing right now, no clues that this movement to the downside has been terminated or it's about to reverse. Quite opposite, it still looks like the Bitcoin is under the bearish pressure and should continue lower unless this area here, 74,000, is clearly violated. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye.